And so the team returned to the ship and they began gathering information from all over. As a result, they decided to investigate the other transportation zone and found that it was too completely secured by Jaegers. It was determined to be very likely that Elan Village had been captured in some way. What in the world are they thinking? The society shouldn't have time to mess around like this. Do they really have that much free time on their hands? Indeed, the society should be focused on the completion of their plan. And as a Saint and Crossbell, it seems they should be focused there right now. Yes, for the society, this should be a critical point. It sounds they've engaged with forces from the church and elsewhere across the continent. While thinking logically, they've always been a whimsical group playing around too much. Sharon and Dubarian should be aware of that much. I told you to stop giving me weird nicknames. That is true. The society does not have a traditional chain of command like a national government. Everything is planned under the discretion of the Anguis. The enforcers and other subordinates move at their request. But enforcers are free to accept or decline said requests as well. And so that includes many instances of what appears to be irrational play. I see. It really is a mysterious organization, and it's a mystery as to how it stays together. Those enhanced Jaegers are more than just normal Jaegers too then? Yes, unlike normal Jaegers, they are not capable soldiers who wake their way up. These are wannabe soldiers or wannabe mercenaries who sign a contract for a fixed time and are treated as disposable pawns. They are given mental conditioning and physical strengthening, and there is a system that allows their memory to be reset during the contract period. They do that much? They did seem a bit off. Yes, they carried out an attack on the guild and the empire 4 years ago. It's the same as with the Jester Corps. Memory suppression is one thing, but they even are forced to forget who exactly they are working for. So they lose their common sense. It almost sounds like the work of the Faceless, who I've heard rumors about. So there seems to be a connection to the techniques of the underworld at work here. In any case, unlike the normal Jaegers, they do not seem to possess the pride or enthusiasm of warriors. Honestly, I have a hard time even thinking of them as Jaegers. But Gilbert was a little different, wasn't he? Yeah, he did. We did actually work with him directly temporarily in Phantasmagoria. Former secretary of the Mayor of Rouen who threw himself into the society as a Jaeger regiment commander. I heard about him from Estelle, but it sounds like you two were acquainted with him as well. Yes, he was involved from the very beginning of the world's troubles. He was a very troublesome child. He was a troublesome child a few times. And when the orbital shutdown phenomenon occurred, he ended up occupying Yanis Academy. This time he feels sort of familiar to how he was back then. It seems very likely. The Anguis and enforcers, other than the War Order, are probably headed for Crossbow now. Well, in that case, there's no question, we just have to teach him a lesson. And we have to pay back the people of Elan for all their kindness. He's taking advantage of the crisis to commit a crime. We'll have to teach him a nice long lesson. Let us tidy this up cleanly before heading to Crossbow so we don't have to worry about it. Right, if we all work together, we should be able to suppress this quickly. You guys. Thank you very much. We'll support you as much as we can. I can no longer make contact telepathically with the village either. There appears to have some meaning of blocking it. Then it sounds like we have to put together a detailed plan and fast. At least Princess, help me out. Right. Alright, let's begin strategizing. And so, using the full force of the courageous, the Elan liberation plan was quickly drawn up. V, Sharon, and Altina perfectly carried out recon missions to determine the strength of the enhanced Jaeger forces. Emma, Celine, Muse, and Gaius were able to determine the spiritual situation inside the barrier. Two teams were then assigned to create a diversion against the Jaegers gathered around the transportation stones, and Emma and Celine created a gap in the field created by the Society to quickly transport Rena and the infiltration team into Elan. Furthermore, the infiltration team consists of the usual players, along with a few supporters they are able to get in touch with. Whew. Brother. I never thought we'd end up acting off on our own like this, without approval from the enforcers or the Anguis. Our captain is enjoying his grandstanding as usual. And he gets punished every single time, so it's pretty hopeless. Well, it's not like his tenacity and refusal to give up are the only things he totes himself for. But this time, based on what I heard, there seems to be a request from that person. It sounds like he wants us to start testing that new experimental device. Yes, among the Anguis, he is one of the most demanding of all. Wow, you seem to be having quite an interesting conversation up here. A rank Bracer, Valstein, the Purple Lightning, and the Thor's brand school as well. Oh, we're honored you remember us. The entire world is facing a crisis now, and you have the nerve to pull something off like this? On the name of my Vander's sword, I promise you we will liberate Elan Village. And we have the strength in numbers as well, so you best prepare yourselves. We have the high ground. Everyone clean up this mess. I've been trading my sword with everyone. I'll show you what I've learned. Launch all weapons. Assume formation D. Jaw. Severing chains in the Swift. We thought you were heading to Crossbell. So you really are using the crisis there as a cover-up for this strategy? We must apologize, but we'll be breaking through that plan of yours here. Launch all weapons. Buy the main force as much time as possible. Not happening. Let's go, Thor's Class 7. For Emma, for the villagers, and to open up a way for Reen's team. Wow, not bad. So this is the power of a real witch. It's a bit different from orbital magic, isn't it? We'll transport you guys with a dislocation technique. You'll arrive at the entrance of the labyrinth. There are 3 points causing the interference with the barrier. Rendering those ineffective will allow you all inside the barrier. Understood. It's been a while since I faced that secretary myself. We've detected many dull weapons and military monsters as well. Brother, everyone go with the goddess. You be careful too, brother. Oh, we're gonna go with this crew? Dang. Alright, we punched through to the labyrinth entrance. This is the entrance of phase 1 that you used with the unit for training. Alright, so our first step is a success then. Oliver, are you sure it's okay for you to come like this? The doctor still haven't given you the okay to fight, right? Shara and your watchdogs are gonna yell at you. I'll bear with it and simply support you all. Gate, of course, but I'm so glad you were able to come support us, Tio. Yes, you two must be so busy now in your own teams. Well, actually, I came partially from my work in the Foundation as well. And I just made contact with Miles and I was on my way to Legram anyway. But I feel so much better having you guys here. Well, let's hurry on to the village and give that captain a good spanking. Prioritize the villager's safety. Right, let's move. Rainy, Tio, Tita, and Agate join the party! Oliver is accompanying. He won't participate in a battle, but you can make use of his order. Hell yeah! You guys, this isn't what we heard. The barrier is supposed to keep you out. Don't tell me you were hiding in that labyrinth this whole time. We don't have much time to spare. Unfortunately for you, we have witches on our side with talents far beyond the norm. There shouldn't be that many inside. Let's take control of this right away. Prepare to engage. Contact the captain as well.
こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンケイルチャンスだ。ここだ、気をつけ。
了解です。
神道滅却、我が太刀は無。見えた。よし。
私の番です。デミガンナー起動。アブソリュートゼロ。崩れました。
させるか。
Ouch.
行くぜ。
You need to heal yourself. Oh, just that. Okay.
マイル。みんな大丈夫か。
The Ashen Chevalier and the Heavy Blade and the Red Reaper are that strong. Plus they have the girl from the Foundation and the weapon from ZCF. That's not fair. Alright, this is under control, but I feel a pretty strange response. That's the enhancement through suggestion and intensive physical training, techniques used by the society. Yeah, but we have the element of surprise. It shouldn't be a problem to take them out like this. Right, let's continue on to the village like this then. Dr. Tio, Tita, we're counting on you. Located the Ashen Chevalier and his team, engaging them here.
行きます。アークス駆動。
させるか。俺の番だな。ぜい。よし。参る。よし、これで大丈夫だ。
Scanning the area, detecting Dahl weapons on patrol, and I'm detecting another strange reaction as well. A strange reaction? That's concerning. Could that be the cause that Emma mentioned? Well, let's take care of those Dahl weapons and head for the village.
Ooh, 生き返るな。俺の番だな。よし、俺の番だな。はあ、ほらほら、はあ、そこだ。
はい。やっえい。
歯ごたえありそうじゃねえか。アークス駆動。チャンスだ。行くぜ。崩れたぜ。
続きます。
お返したぜ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
はっ。
やあ。
It's a really big knockback.
お返しだ。行くぞ。燃えろ。猛攻勢。グレイ。俺の番だな。秘技裏ハヤテ。はあ。行くぜ。おうよ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾン経
Okay.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。それ。
マイル。秘技裏ハヤテ。はあ。崩れた。もらった。
はい。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。燃えろ。猛攻勢。グレイ。俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾン経由。行くぜ。
それ。
神道滅却。我が太刀は無。見えた。灰の太刀決意を。
Just right there.
はい。行きます。はあ。ステータスオールグリーンです。
They brought some pretty ridiculous things here. They appeared during the Liberal incident as well. This should be where the transportation zone into the village is. Looking at it now, it seems its function is somehow sealed off. Most likely by the cause that Emma mentioned earlier. It seems to be a different reaction. Let's investigate the area.
息つけました。
Oh wait. This thing. Well, this is quite the suspicious device, isn't it? Theo, this must be... Yes, the mechanism is likely what is interfering with the control of the barrier. Aeon system. Wow, this is Tiosuke's specialty after all. Scan complete. It appears to be a considerably large, complex device. It uses a targeted orbital function to synchronize with a specific field, then hacks it to deprive control. I see, so that's how they took control of the barrier then. So then if we were able to deactivate this, it'll fix the issue? No, we'll have to find all 3 devices and deactivate all of them. But if we disable this device, we should be able to at least restore the function up to the transportation stone itself. Then we just need to deactivate the device somehow. And this should do it. Alright, all according to plan. I'm impressed, Tita. No, it's all thanks to your analysis, Tio. But this equipment looks similar to something Grandpa invented before. During the orbital shutdown phenomenon, this type of device was not affected. Oh right, forgot about that. A zero field generator, right? It allows us to use orbits even during the shutdown. Yes, it generates a specially tuned field to offset the shutdown itself. And this device has the opposite of function, so it's supposed to be a device that removes control of specific fields. Does that mean the Society developed this technology by consulting Dr. Russell's design? It looks like it, although it feels like deja vu to me. Yes, I think we have a pretty good idea of the mastermind here. It must be that genius Anguis for him to be able to improve on another technologies like that. But whether or not he shows up here, we should be able to enter the village like this. Right, let's prepare ourselves and move in. The diversion teams are hard at work, we better take care of this quickly. The bastards from the Courageous showed up out of nowhere. Now that the Vermilion Witch is out, I thought it was a perfect chance to take control of the village. But I never thought that the remaining witches would be able to set up a barrier like that. How are we supposed to take a hostage and buy time now? Captain, what do we do? It seems some intruders are already on their way. We should retreat here. No, we are here on request of the 6th Anguish, Dr. Novartis. And while the others are all in crossbow, this is my big chance to do what I want. Send those units to the 2nd and 3rd points. I wanted to save them, but now is the right time to use them. Transfer the weapons. Yes, the ones from the workshop. Both sides keep up the defense of the perimeter. Alright, now we should buy time for them in the outside world. Not to deal with the intruders, I believe I'll use my G and my trump card. That should do it. Be careful. Large transportation reaction detected. Hector class Hannibal units on loan from the Black Workshop. orchestral unit. How impudent. Crow, your Divine Knight? No, it won't work. There's a mental barrier. Then we'll just have to take it down ourselves somehow. Magic barrier? And it doesn't look like it was enacted by the society either. They're coming. Bring it on.
みんな準備はいいか。アークス駆動させるか。はっ。行くぜ。俺の番だな。崩れた。もらった。お返したぜ。
Very painful. Very, very painful.
耐えろ。剣王子玄武。俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲール。チャンスだ。
続きます。
お返しだ。俺の番だな。
私の番です。あとはお任せします。任せてください。
Time to bring out Tita.
カノン全開。みんな頑張って。
ありがとう。
お返しです。
マイル燃えろ。猛攻勢グレー。俺の番だな。秘技裏ハヤテ。お返したぜ。
お返しです。
お返しだ。おうよ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲール。崩れたぜ。
続きます。
No, I'm not gonna let you guys heal.
行くぜ。
私の番ですね。カノンって
ありがとうぜ。お返したぜ。
お返しです。
Wow, he was literally dead. I just whacked him on his way down.
やったー。
Alright, let's keep the pressure on. Protecting the villagers is top priority, and if we notice those devices, leave it to me. Now let's head to the final stage. There's one. Tita, you think it will work? Leave it to me. That's two, so one more then. Before that, we have to settle things with them. I had a bad feeling about this plan of the sick Anguish, but that reckless captain of ours just accepted it without thinking. So it does seem like Gilbert is here then. Or is that Captain of yours? Did he withdraw already? We have no reason to answer, so don't bother talking. We have a lock in place ourselves that we do not let out any information, like we thought. This suggestion technology that was used on them appears to be a considerably high-level form of practicality and efficiency standpoint. Well, I kind of feel bad for you guys then. But if that's the case, it looks like we won't have to go easy on you guys. That's our line. We're enhanced and adjusted for maximum power. You'll remember this.
Yeah. 俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい？クリムゾンゲイルチャンスだ。
続きます。
そらよ。させるか。行くぜ。
Let's see. I think I'll do this.
行きます。ブラストフォース。
マイル。神道滅却。我が太刀は無。見えた。灰の太刀決意を。
It's beautiful.
私の番です。行きます。チャンスです。
俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい？クリムゾンゲームチャンスだ。
続きます。
さて始めるとするか。くらいベルゼルだ。悪いな。往生しろよ。俺の番だな。
And this guy is basically still untouched.
させるか。俺の番だな。
Oh, never mind.
ヒギ裏ハヤテ。
Now we're dead.
みんな大丈夫か。やったな。まだまだいけるぜ。
レベルアップですね。レベルアップです。
What was that? Northern Jaegers? You guys. We're here to pay our debt, Valentine Thors. We've canceled our contract with the government. We'll make sure you get through this. Nidhogg, what in the world brought those dragons here? Long time no see, Lady Rogner. We're returning the favor from that time on the ship. That's what this is. You don't have to worry about us, but we'll gladly accept your offer. Now let us take this out at once. I'm so sorry. I set up the barrier myself and yet they managed to get inside. It's understandable. Nothing like this has happened for hundreds of years. And they trapped us, intentionally doing this when Rose is out. Well, we're just glad you're alright. And your barrier technique was remarkable. Well, we just used it to protect ourselves, which was pathetic. Anyway, we need to thank you, although there seems to still be some mechanism that is causing trouble. Oh, that's right. They should have installed 3 devices. Do you have any idea where the last one might be? Oh, I might have seen it in the field outside the village. Really? If that's the case, we better go stop it right away. It's possible Gilbert is over there as well. Leave that to us. You all please secure the road leading to the outside world. Emma and her team should be entering soon. Understood. It's up to you then. You need to take care as well. Please drink this. There's such a calm moment for like 10 seconds, and now this music's playing again. I can actually go buy stuff. Oh, I'll buy it, sure. Wait.
行くぜ。
私の番です。
7組の諸君が来るかと思えば懐かしい
I
顔
thought
ぶれじゃない
Classroom would be here,
か。
but I see some nostalgic faces as well. And Reen Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier, as well. This is actually our first meeting, isn't it? Your students met me before, of course. Gilbert Stein, the captain of the Enhanced Jaeger Corps of the Society. I heard about you from Yuna and Ash and Estelle too. I just met them the other day. I'm so glad they're the same as ever. And I got to Krosner and Miss Russell are here too, plus Prince Oliver. It sounds like you had a rough time before, so sorry to hear. Gilbert. Seeing you after such a long time is a strange feeling, really. Ever since Phantasmagoria 3 years ago, a lot happened back then, didn't it? You're the same as ever yourself. It seems like you're moving up in the world, no less. Well, I was just a senior squad leader back then. Now I'm commander of my own regime. And this time I'm working on a request given to me by Dr. Novartis VI Anguis himself. The test of this field nulling device. And this is all thanks to that bizarre mad professor after all. Field nulling device, so it really is a knockoff of the field generator that Dr. Russell developed, or rather, an improvement. In any case, we know for sure that the device behind him is cancelling the field, their control of the field around Elan. And it appears to be part of the different plan than the Phantasmal Blaze plan the Third Anguish and the Saints are pursuing. Are you planning to use it to threaten the village even more? Well, it was just a test, so I don't mind pulling back, but how to put this? I really would like to achieve a bit more here. What are you on about now? It's like he's the same as ever, but he's not. Bro, now you're just being selfish. In this case, how about I challenge you myself? This thing again? The unit that a stealth team fought on the Pantagruel, a revised version of the model that G used. Well, his was lacking something, wasn't it? Now how about I carry out one more plan that Dr. Novartis asked me for? Let's go. Strongest ground warfare weapon in the Empire. What? That name. Please be careful. Detecting transportation of an object much bigger even than a soldat. A tank? An Oxen unit from the Imperial Army. And this one. It's autonomous. There's no pilot aboard it. C unit. A technique they used on the Imperial Liberation Front. These things were able to punch through the armored vehicles in Crossbell too. Normal firepower and armor will stand a chance against it. Like the new style tanks that Kanone used, no, even stronger. Yes, the linchpin of the Imperial Army's strength made of steel stronger than any soldat. And you won't be able to call your Divine Knights thanks to our little device there. My G is my trump card, now try to scratch away. This is an extremely strong enemy, everyone. Let's work together as much as possible. Got it. I'm getting pumped now. I'm ready to support. My order will support your odds and make use of it at your will. Oh! What? What did you just do? Uh-oh. He's freaking large.
さて始めるとするか。くらいエルゼルだ。悪いな往生しろよ。神道滅却、我が太刀は無。見えた。
I can't see the tanks in the way.
灰の太刀決意よ。俺の番だな。あとは頼んだぜ。
請け負いました。行きます。ブラストフォース。はい、行きます。はあ、崩れました。
もらった。まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
Oh, I thought he's on foot now. Okay.
どうかお覚悟を。やあ、オーバルドライバー出力最大エーテルストライク。なんだ
こいつでしまいにしようぜ。
Tank's gone. And you're healing. Oh, what a guy, man. What a guy.
お返しです。私の番ですね。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。ヒギ裏早く。崩れた。
続きます。
見るがいい。これが僕の本気だ。行くぜ。
Not impressed.
はい。あとはお願いします。
任せろ。
私の番です。アークス駆動。やあ、
サンクス。待ってくれ。すまなかった。この通りだ。頼む。仲直りをしようじゃないか。バカめ。引っかかったな。
Oh, this feels great.
行くぜ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイル。チャンスだ。俺の番だな。
行きます。ブラストフォース。
行くぞ。ヒギ裏早く。俺の番だな。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。それ。
行くぜ。よし。チャンスだ。
続きます。私の番です。 チャンスです。
もらった。マイル
What are you even saying?
ヒギ裏ハーレ崩れた。もらった。恨み晴らさでおくべきか。
Nice.
レベルアップですね。
No! How could my G be surpassed? And I had the strongest tank ever on my side too. How could you even compete? Don't underestimate a Bracer. It was tough, but we did have Tiosuke here. It was fortunate that attack cards were able to connect like that. And the Orbital Gear was really useful too. The match is over. Will you accept your defeat? We have a nice brig aboard the Courageous that would love to invite you to. I'm not done yet. With this boost mode, I can make the tank activate. Cut it out already. Emma, you were able to punch through the barrier. Somehow this has gone on long enough. I feel the exact same. Attacking this town is an... Yikes. Rose and Clotilde, so you did make it. Sorry, I was a bit tied up with the matter of the Weissland army. Seriously, you intentionally came when I was out. Ah! The fact that they're beautiful makes them even scarier somehow. Yes, and those three are really top-class witches. I kind of feel bad for him. No, you reap what you sow. Oh dear, I thought things were noisy around here, but this is the prank you were playing. Campanella? The clown. So you show yourself and you would enjoy all this. I didn't actually think you'd show up here. Well, I am pretty busy, so I didn't notice this was going on. But I never thought that you'd give in to the professor's selfishness and do all this on your own. Going along with this prank so easily just goes to show that you need more discipline, dog. Huh? Your mission was surveillance of the village. I don't remember saying anything about controlling it. I feel like you pulled the same stunt 4 years ago. Forgive me, Campanella. I promise I won't do it again. Well, I might be asking too much, but would you please pardon us this time? As an apology, I'll swear on the name of the Grandmaster not to touch the village again. I thought you'd say that. But for one of the society, this is an inviolable oath. I'm not very convinced just based on who you are. But very well then, take that fool and leave this place. I appreciate your generosity, leader. Very well, the Abyss and Witch. I'll be taking my leave now. And good work, Schwarzer and Prince Oliver. Afterwards, all of the remains of the tank and the doll weapons were removed by Campanella, and all of the new and old Class 7 members and their comrades were able to enter the village safely. Afterwards, Roselia, everyone invited to a meager banquet, and the branch school students marveled at the mysterious village and ate their fill. After all of that, Tio and Agate returned to their teams, and Clotilde went back to the Panda Girl. The rest of the members returned to the ship. Oh. Yuna, Mise, Altina, where are you? Tita, Baron.